Hey, good morning. It's Jody Santangelo, your Law of Attraction trainer and coach. We're live here today in Shreveport, Louisiana, ready for another wonderful seminar. And I'm answering your questions about Law of Attraction. And today's question, how can I attract more money in my life? Well, here's the thing. If you want a different result, you have to be putting out a different vibe. You see, you have to be sending the vibration of the way that you want it to be. So if you want to reset your vibe, you can start by resetting your thoughts. Even easier, reset your words. So I have one really great tip for you today, one main idea, that if you just implement this in your life, you'll see big changes. All right, so here it is. Stop complaining about the high cost of things. Now you might be thinking, I don't complain about the high cost of things. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you ever make comments about the high cost of things? Are you ever on the phones telling your friends, oh my gosh, the gas here is so expensive? Or do you come home from the grocery store and say, oh my gosh, the groceries, they're getting so expensive? Or do you ever go out for dinner and say, this restaurant is so expensive? You see, when you're making that comment, it doesn't feel good. And when it doesn't feel good, hey, note that you're putting out some negative vibes around money. So you might actually be repelling money rather than attracting it. So I have a really great example. Just last night, I was on the phone with my husband. And he was making a comment, I call complaint, about the high cost of the food at the restaurant we were at this past weekend. Now, hey, we don't mind paying for great food, but the food was really under par. But I said to him, you know what? I was thinking about making a video tip on complaining about the high cost of things. And he said, you know, Jody, the minute that came out of my mouth, I thought to myself, at least I had the money to pay for it. So there you go. I want you to be really deliberate about not complaining or even making comments about how much things cost. Because, hey, if you can change it, change it. And if you can't, don't complain about it. Tomorrow morning, I want you to be deliberate all day long about not making those comments or complaints about how much things cost. The next day, the same. So, hey, you might have to put a note on your mirror, put a note in your pocketbook or in your wallet, or wear a rubber band, but I want you to be really deliberate about doing so. And when you do, just notice the changes, and you'll start to notice that, hey, perhaps you start attracting more money in your life. So I hope that helps. Keep those questions coming. You can send them to me at jody@jodysantangelo.com. Just click on the Ask Jody tab. I love taking your questions. So hey, make it a great day. We're going to have a great one here.